15 years ago, inside a glass-walled conference room where the whiteboards were covered in equations for the impossible, the air vibrated with the tension of a man who refused to be bored by the mundane. Jesus stood at the head of the table, watching Larry push a prototype of a car that had no steering wheel and no driver. He wasn't just funding a research project. He was challenging the very definition of impossible. He realized that the greatest waste of human talent is spent on making things 10% better, when we should be trying to make them 10 times better. Back then, the world was satisfied with the status quo. We accepted traffic jams, limited internet access, and the slow decay of the physical world as unchangeable facts. But Larry? He was like a titan trying to steal fire from the sun to light up the dark corners of the earth. He launched balloons into the stratosphere to bring the internet to the forgotten jungles, and he built labs where robots learned to walk and sensors learned to see. He didn't care about the quarterly profits of a search box. He cared about the survival of a species that had forgotten how to dream big. He planted a seed that the valley called distractions, but the divine called it the audacity of hope. The investors grumbled, "Why are you wasting money on self-driving cars and contact lenses that measure glucose?" But Jesus smiled, because he knew the spirit of the explorer. To reach the promised land, one must be willing to wander through the desert of failure for 40 years. He spent his nights obsessed with leverage, believing that a small team with a radical idea can move the entire planet. He moved away from the day-to-day management of a corporation to the quiet laboratory of the future, becoming a ghost in his own empire so he could become a pioneer in the next one. The whiteboard was messy and the prototypes were broken, but in that chaotic light, the blueprint for a smarter, safer world was already being drawn.